Well, he's back out at the hay meadow, and that big old boar had been coming into the trap. You can see him and his kinfolk been doing a lot of dang damage out there. Well, he was coming in really late, like 2 a.m., and that's past our bedtime. And another thing was the wind was all wrong, so we decided that we would try this little hay bale blind. That golf cart was lined up with the wind, but we were going to set this up off to the sides in the hopes that we could, get a little surprise on that boar. Now, the hay bale blind is good for either a rifle hunter or it could be used for duck hunting. You could pop the top off and stand up with shotguns and shoot at waterfowl, but we were intending to use it more as a rifle kind of a blind. One thing I noticed is that the top of the windows kind of sagged, so I made a little extra tent pole to put there by the windows. I don't know if the quality control was out of whack or what, but one of the hoops seemed to be smaller on the door end.
Get in on the side over here. You can have something where you can, get a gun out there on the side. These ones in the front, they have some little Velcro. You could Velcro these windows up just to, make it harder for that old hog to see up in here.
Now there's room enough to put 2 chairs side by side and still have a little room for gear and plenty of little windows to shoot out of. So we got set up just about the time the sun was going down. Of course, the wind is still blowing from right to left. Now, some hogs came out some deer came out about 9 o'clock. They were way down at the far end of the pasture. And then all of a sudden they snorted. And I said, uh-oh, that sounds like a hog's moving in on those deer. And sure enough, I believe it was that same big old boar. That hog started off way up yonder by that house, somewhere right on that brush line. It come walking right straight down the middle of this field, and about the time it got to our windsock over there, it decided, I don't know if that windsock scared it or what, but it took off running and ran about 10 yards right out in front of our blind. And I had just at that moment passed the binoculars back to John and hit my gun up. And then it did a J hook right here in this corner. And it stopped and then started kind of looking over this way towards the spin cast feeder. Got the binoculars on him, and I finally got my gun up, got the gun light on him. He looked like he was a little bit spooky and was going to head into the woods. He was sniffing the air and kind of looking back towards that spinner feeder. So I kind of put my crosshairs, it all happened so fast I didn't get my record button on, but I put the crosshairs just under his ear, I believe, and I'm shooting .30 caliber subsonic 300 blackout. You'll see what happens. I don't know if that particular cartridge was just underpowered or if I just made a bad shot or what, but man, he took off like a shot. We went looking for any blood, couldn't find nothing, got our lights, searched all up through the dry creek bottom. Finally come next morning, we got the dog in there. Where is he, Reggie? Where's that old boy? He's leading right back towards that old stagnant pond. Man, I sure don't see anything. She's smelling that bush there like something got a hold of it. Yeah, it is sure thick up and through here. We searched in here with our Q beams. We never could find even a single drop of blood nowhere. Well, I'm sorry I didn't have that hog to show you. We're going to have to do better next time.